Good morning. I hope you all are ready to wake up and flow with me this morning. It's another rainy, drizzly day here in Arkansas, and I miss the sunshine. So we're gonna create this morning a little bit of our own sunshine in here. We're gonna create our own inner fire, our own inner warmth, because I just keep getting reminded personally that all of the answers that I might be searching for outside of myself, I gotta come back home. You gotta come back home, and all of the answers are here. So welcome home, welcome into your body, and we're gonna start on our mat this morning in child's pose. So I'll meet you there. Make sure I get this mat situation figured out so it's nice and even for you guys. Okay, so child's pose. Five deep breaths here in child's pose. You're just clearing out some space to make way for your intention to enter. Whatever it is that you wish to see, you're making room for that now inside of your body. And just remember that your mat is the reflection for your life. Now right here, walk your hands over to the right. As far over as would feel good, so you feel a stretch in your left side body. I like to take my left hand on top of my right and thread my fingers together. A couple breaths here. Two more breaths. Walk back to center as you breathe in, and over to the other side as you breathe out. Walk your hands back to center. Take a huge breath in. Empty it all out. Come up into a tabletop position on your hands and your knees. Knees are about hip width distance apart. Palms are underneath your shoulders. Everything is stacked. Look up, breathe in. Cow pose. Ooh, my abs are sore, so cow pose feels amazing. I want you to check in and see how you feel. I'm just holding cow pose for a couple breaths. You can totally go into cat if you're ready to go into cat. Maybe your back or your neck is kind of sore. You want to work out some neck circles, neck rolls here. Keep going. I want you to set yourself free in cat and cow. Remember that your mat is your doorway to authenticity and to freedom, okay? And to freedom. Okay, wherever you are, just one more round. Come into a flat back. I want you to take your right leg back behind you and your right arm forward, so the same side. Reach your right fingers forward and up to the ceiling so you come into gate pose. Breath here in gate pose. Everything is really lifted. My bottom limbs are light because I'm lifting up through my top limbs. Bend your top knee. I want you to reach and grab the outer edge of your ankle and roll this entity onto your back. Right? Heel into your booty and then kick your shin into your fingers. Breath here. Okay, from here, switch the grip. Grab the inside of your ankle now and send your heels straight up to the ceiling. Deep breaths. One more breath in. Unravel slowly. Tabletop. Take a huge breath in. Audible exhale. Other limbs. Left leg shoots back behind you. Left arm reaches forward. And then keep spiraling upwards into gate pose. So we're here in gate pose. Bend your back knee. Grab the outer edge of your ankle. Woo! All right, and you're gonna roll this onto your back. Easy to dump into the bottom limbs. I want you to stay strong, okay? Stay strong. Grab the inside of your ankle now and shoot your heel up to the ceiling. Deep breaths. Just one more inhale. Come down into tabletop, nice and slow. Look up into cow pose. Curl into cat, tuck your toes. Move to downward facing dog. About 5 to 7 breaths. To pedal out your feet here in downward facing dog, take your time. I'm feeling some pops in my toes, some creakiness in the hips. You're just checking in. You're taking a mental check-in with yourself, and then you're breathing in the judgment, you're noticing, and then you're breathing it out. And you want to continue to breathe out what you notice. Any mental talk, really, anything your mind has to say, you want to let that go. Bring your feet together. Lift your right leg high into the sky for three-legged dog. Bend your top knee, hips stack. Deep breaths here. Press your heart towards your bottom toes. Keep your hips really lifted. Take another breath in. Downward facing dog. Opposite foot lifts. Three-legged dog. Deep breath in. Now bend your top knee, hips stack on top of each other. Deep breaths. On your inhale, look forward, and I want you to tippy toe all the way forward into a ragdoll pose. So in ragdoll pose, hang heavy, bend your knees, let your belly rest on top of your thighs. You can grab onto opposite elbows, let your head drop down. You kind of want to unhinge from your ribs. So right at the rib cage, all right, I can lengthen my heart, lift it halfway a little bit, feel space in my belly, and then bow forward into ragdoll pose a little bit deeper. So I've been turning on the heat when I come in here because, you know, I'm a creature of habit and just like a little desert flower, I love the heat. So if you miss the heat, if you come practice in the studio, turn up the heat in your house a little bit. Okay, you can create your own hot yoga studio. It's a good day for it. A little chilly outside. If you're here in Arkansas, at least, if you're somewhere else, you know, maybe you have good fortune of better weather. All right, drop your hands now. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. Lift halfway, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Now reach all the way up. Stand up, reach your arms up. Hands to your heart. Take a loving breath in and a grateful breath out. One more time, breathe in. Blow it all out. Sweep your arms high. Forward folds. Half lift. Chaturanga, step or jump back, whatever you're feeling this morning. Upward facing dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in, blow it out. Again, inhale, exhale. One more time, breath in, breath out, bend your knees, look forward. Step, jump, or walk forward. Half lift when you get there. Forward fold. Sweep up. You can reach backwards a little bit if that would feel good to you, and bow forward as you exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga, step back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One huge inhale. Empty out. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out when you're empty. Look forward. Jump. Half lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. Forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one. Breath in warrior one. Two more breaths. Full breath in and out. Inhale, chaturanga. Maybe a three-legged chaturanga if you want to amp it up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Your left foot steps forward into warrior one. Reach up. Stay, breathe. Stay with your breath. In, out. Last full inhale. Take it down into chaturanga. Pause in chaturanga. Remember, chaturanga is an actual pose. Pause. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last full breath in and out. Bring your feet together. Take a breath in. Blow it all out. Bend your knees. Look forward. Jump or step. Half lift. Forward fold. Reach all the way up. Bow all the way down. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Reach up, breathe in. Down dog. Even if you take chaturanga, go to down dog. Step your left foot forward. Reach up. Down dog is your whole exhale. Right foot forward, keep exhaling. Reach up, warrior one. Chaturanga this time, take it down. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left foot forward. Warrior one, reach up. Chaturanga, take it down. On your chaturanga, my knees. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. Knee to nose. Step forward, low lunge. Pause here. Breath. I want you to shift weight into your front foot right here. Very important. Squeeze your belly, shift. Back leg springs up, standing splits. Breath here. From here in standing split, slowly bend your bottom knee, crescent lunge. Rise up on your inhale. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Take another breath in. We're gonna twist to the right, okay? Left elbow hooks to your right knee. Breath here, you can drop your back knee down. Send your back thigh bone up to the ceiling, heart up to your thumbs. Blow all the air out. Warrior two. Breathe here. Another in and out. Reverse it, breathe in. Pause here, breathe out. Breath in, out. One more, in, empty. Next inhale, reach back even further. Chaturanga, take it all the way down. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Huge inhale. Audible exhale. Another breath in. Empty out. Left foot steps forward, low lunge. Pause here and breathe. Heart forward. Strong back leg. That's the key here. From your back leg, you're gonna spring yourself up into standing splits. Head drops down. Breath. No judgment if your mind's like, oh, I'm tight, I'm blah, blah, blah. Let that mental talk go. Notice if your mind wants to tell you a story about what's happening in your body. Move into crescent lunge. Arms up on an inhale. To the heart as you exhale. Heart forward, breathe in. Twist. Feel your back leg. Your back leg is your anchor. It's not just sagged down, it's really pressed. Heart up and twist. One more in and out. Get empty. Warrior two, spin open. Breathe. Full breath in and out right here. Reverse. In. Empty. Last time. In. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 3 breaths in down dog. 3 breaths, you guys. Audible exhales if you need it. Keep your breath really strong. All right, one more inhale. Blow it all out, look forward. Walk or jump forward. Half lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. Chair pose. Hands are wherever they feel comfortable. I'm going to interlace my hands in my low back. I love doing that in chair pose. You get that same effect in the heart space.
Deep breaths. I want you to curl your pelvic bowl up and in. So you feel like a crunch happening right here in the belly. Grow up through your heart. Relax your shoulders together and down your back. Keep breathing. Another breath in. Fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Step forward, low lunge. Standing splits, inhale. Crescent lunge, nice and slow. You're transitioning, and then inhale up on the inhale. Hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. Twist. Huge inhale here. Empty it out. Warrior two. Open up. Stay. Reverse. Chaturanga. You're just flowing with your breath. I'm actually going to skip chaturanga. Step to down dog. Follow your breath. When you make it to down dog, lift your left leg high on an inhale. Knee to nose. Step low lunge into standing splits. Breath in here. Crescent lunge. Arms up as you inhale. Hands to heart. Breath in. Twist to the left. Huge inhale here. Empty out. Warrior two, spin open. Blow it all out. Reverse. Flow to downward facing dog. Just follow your breath. Your up dog is an inhale. Down dog is an exhale. Bring your feet together now. Lift your right leg high. Bend your top knee, hip stack. Stay or go for the flip. Breath here in the flip. All right, really reach your thigh bones up to your top fingers. Top fingers reach up to the ceiling. Drop your head and your heart backwards. Stare at the wall that's behind you, that's over your head. Flip over, side plank. Right palm is down. It doesn't really matter what palm is down. All right, hips lift up and away from your bottom wrist. Lift your top leg into tree legs. Hand to knee or hand to foot. Step forward. Low lunge. Take a big breath in. Blow it out. Standing splits. You're popping up into it. Bend your top knee. Go for a bind. Reach around with your opposite hand. Hand to ankle. Nice and slow. Release the bind. Crescent lunge. Arms up as you inhale. Open up to warrior two this time. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Top limbs high, bottom limbs are light. Very light. Keep breathing. Let go of any mental conversation and get into breath. Forward fold. And hang out here in the fold. Deep breaths. Any forward fold that would feel good to you. So if you want to hook your first two fingers around your big toes, do that. If you want to rest in gorilla pose, take gorilla pose. Slide your palms underneath your feet. Crow or malasana, all right? If you go crow, feet together, all right? Come up high on the tippy toes. Take your knees wide. Place your knees at your triceps, high up into the armpits. Lean forward and breathe. Look forward, about 4 feet ahead of you. Breath. Squeeze your belly. Chaturanga. Woo! Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. dog. Feet together, lift your left leg high. Bend your top knee, hip stack. Okay, stay, or go for the flip. Why not? Okay, heart up, really high, thigh bones up. And then start to press your heart over your head. Your legs absorb this work. Flip over, side plank. Opposite palm is down, left palm down. Right arm goes high. Right leg goes high into tree legs. Or hand to knee, hand to foot. Step it forward. Come up into standing splits. You can bend your top knee. Reach around with your right hand, grab a bind. And drop your head down. Release the bind, crescent lunge, nice and slow. Rise up on an inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Reverse it. Half moon. Woo! A little bit off balance this morning. Right, again, I'm noticing judgment. My mind's like, wow, you really suck at balancing. My body's like, well, thank you for trying, right? Just the effort counts. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You got it. Breath is strong. Forward fold. Meet you in the forward fold. Any forward fold, that would feel good. If you have a strap handy, or I'm going to use my, my tank top that is now my sweat rag, I'm going to take that behind my back and catch a little bind, all right? So if you see this, my arms are not completely clasped. My head is dropped down. I've taken my feet a little bit wider so my belly has space to breathe. Roll your shoulders together and away from your neck. If you have the bind, release it. Rest here for about 2 breaths. Okay, crow again, or goddess squat. Crow if you got it this morning, crow if you got it, why not? Okay, there's a reason, million reasons to not do it. You just have to have that one reason to do it, and that's to want it, okay? So we go into crow, palms plant, knees wide, looking and leaning forward. Breathe, your feet do not have to lift up off the ground. Keep breathing. Forward fold this time. Lift halfway, fold. Slide all the way up. Eagle pose, right leg over, right arm under. Elbows up and away from your face, from your chest. Relax your shoulders. Wrap your inner thighs together a lot. Blow all the air out. Unravel. Reach up. Left leg over. Left arm under. Eagle pose. Hug everything into the midline of your body. Strong belly. Get empty. Unravel, reach up. Hands to your heart. Huge breath in. Blow it out. Arms sweep up. Eagle pose. Right leg over. Right arm under. From here, steady your gaze. I want you to start to nest your eagle. Elbows down to your quads. Rest here. Breathe. You're going into airplane pose with eagle arms. Unravel your right leg and shoot it back behind you. Belly is strong. Now go to half moon with eagle arms. Why not? What the hell? Why not this morning? Eagle arms. And half moon. You can unravel when you reach that edge point. Woo! Breath. I'm toppling all over the place. Keep breathing through it. Now bind. Top hand to ankle. All right, you can grab the inner ankle or the outer ankle. Doesn't matter. Breathe. Okay, slow and steady. Unravel yourself. Forward folds. Okay, rise all the way up. Eagle pose. Left leg over. Left arm under. Breath is steady. Squeeze your inner thighs. I want you to really fuse the bones together. Nest your eagle now. Left leg unravels into airplane pose. Half moon. Keep breath. Once you're in half moon, go for the bind. Calm yourself here via breath. You got it. Keep breathing. You're gonna meet in a forward fold. Press your heels into the earth. Stand up. Reach your arms up. Hands to your heart. Right foot lifts. Tree pose. Place your right foot above or below your knee is cool. Breathe. From 10. Breath. 5. 3. 1. Use an exhale to step out slowly. Take a big breath in. Blow it out. Switch sides. Lift your left leg now into tree pose. Anything you want to do with your arms. Excuse me. Stay connected with your breath, with your gaze. Or you cannot hold on to your breath. Slowly use your breath to step out. Take a huge inhale. Empty out. Dancer's pose. Grab the inside of your right ankle. The inside, the inner ankles. So right now the inner ankles are facing each other. So that's the point that I'm gonna grab, okay? So bend your knee, reach around, grab the ankle. Left arm goes high. You can start to lean forward, kick your shin into your fingers here. Breath. Switch sides. I feel like if your body's a little bit off balance, it's more fun and playful, right? Because then you have to channel all the sideways wobbles upwards into your breath, all right? So dancer's pose, maybe about 3 more breaths if you've been holding it. You got it. I'm gonna slowly step out into mountain pose. Take a big breath in. Woo, let it go. Arms up. Forward fold. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Open to warrior 2. Now, interlace your hands behind your back. Take my rings off for this one. Okay, so fingers are threaded together, or you can use that strap. Push your knuckles down, hard up. I'm gonna bow into humble warrior to the inside of my quadricep. Breath. About 3 more breaths. Keep bending into your front knee. Drop your head. Release your hands. Walk your hands forward. You're still holding this funky position, this warrior 2 legs. Arms reach forward like down dog. Straighten your front leg. Triangle pose. Plant your right hand down. Reach your left arm up. Anywhere above, anywhere like on your leg is fine, or if you have a block, use that. Take your top arm, extend forward, sweep down and all the way around into a wide-legged forward fold. Toes in, head drops down. Great opportunity to headstand. I'm gonna go into headstand. You're welcome to like put some earth here between your head and the ground and just practice putting pressure on your head, okay? Or you can do anything with your arms that would feel good. We have about 5 more breaths. Now, if and when you do go into headstand, you want to exit the same way you entered, wide-legged. From here, lift halfway, walk around to the front of your mat, lizard lunge. Lizard lunge, drop your back knee down. Front knee splays out to the right, outer ankle rolls, okay? Inner arch lifts on your right foot. This is all optional, okay? You can also keep your right foot just really grounded down into the ground, all right? Knee into your shoulder, and that's gonna change the stretch as well. About 3 more breaths here. Okay, when you come out of lizard lunge, all right, walk up to your hands. Okay, from here, you're going to tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and you're going to keep your front knee hugged into your tricep. This is very, very important. I'm actually going to turn around on my mat so you can see my right leg, okay? So your right knee is going to stay hugged in to your tricep. Heel hugs in towards your butt. Lean forward. You're going into an arm balance. Lean forward. Back leg shoots up, maybe. Woo, just play with that. And then meet in chaturanga or downward facing dog. Just for fun this morning, okay? Woo. All right, I'm gonna spin back around. So we gotta do the left side, all right? So left foot lunges forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Warrior 2, open. Thread in fingers behind your back, the opposite connection with your knuckles, the way that feels weird. All right, knuckles down, heart up. Bow into humble warrior. Breath here. Release your hands, walk them out diagonally into that funky down dog. I call this skater pose. Lizard lunge on this side. Hands walk to your inner ankle, back knee drops down. Okay, arch of your foot can lift. You can splay your knee. All the things on this side. You can drop to your forearms if you want to. About 3 more breaths. Okay, press yourself up. We're going to do that same arm balance, all right? Flying lizard, whatever you want to call it, okay? Knee into the tricep. Back toes tuck, back leg lifts. Lean forward, bend your elbows backwards towards your back ankle like chaturanga. Knee into the tricep, lean forward, and go for the arm balance. Woo! Meet in chaturanga or belly flop. Downward facing dog. Meet you there. Woo! From downward facing dog, drop to your knees. Camel pose. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your low back, or tuck your toes, hands to your ankles if that would feel good. 5 breaths from here. When you come out and sit on your heels. Just sit nice and slow. Breath in transition. So you're here in hero's pose, seated cat and cow. Gentle in cat and cow. You don't want to just be like bam, 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 okay? Slow. All right, camel's pose again. Let's go up. 10 breaths this time. If you can't make it to 10, go 9. Can't go 9, go 8. Vice versa, right? Breathe. Once you set your mind to camel pose, you're in it. Start your breath. This time when you come out, I want you to come out into child's pose. Slowly feel the curl of your spine as you enter child's pose. Take your time about it. You've been working hard. Just a few breaths here in recovery in child's pose. Okay, from here, in child's pose, keep your forearms down, come up to dolphin pose, down dog on your forearms, all right? So we're here in dolphin pose, tippy toe your feet forward. Bring your feet together and lift one leg up. From here, I want you to take toe taps, just like this with your top leg, or kick-ups. Or kick-ups, your bottom foot propels you upwards. Maybe you find a little bit of hang time when you kick up. Meet in dolphin pose to child's pose. Take your hands back by your ankles here in child's pose. This is just time for play. If you do find a little bit of hang time when you're in dolphin pose, you're prepping for forearm stand, so you'll be balancing on your forearms, okay? So the more that you can press down with the forearms, the more structure you can create in your chest. You want a really open chest. All of the same muscles that you used in camel pose, you have to find them here in dolphin pose. And it's harder because we're inverted. And then once we start jumping in the air, it's like, holy crap, what's going on? Breath, everybody. So go into dolphin pose once again. Okay, elbows in a little bit closer than would feel comfortable. Okay, because they're gonna want to splay away from each other. Feet together. Lift your opposite leg up. You're in dolphin pose. You can do toe taps with your top leg or kick-ups. Maybe some hang time with a kick-up. And if you do find hang time, you don't have to worry about straightening your leg in the air. You can just hang out with your legs wide. Okay? Child's pose once again. Woo! Puppy pose. Walk your hands forward. Keep your butt high in the air. Hips are on top of your knees. Try to really sink your collarbones and your heart down. Put your chin down, look at your thumbs. Or you can go forehead down, that's fine. You feel really comfortable here. I have to lift up because I can't talk when I'm in puppy pose. If you feel really comfortable here, we're going to take some variations with the legs. I want you to think down dog in your legs. All right, and straighten one leg back behind you. Tuck the toes and just straighten that leg. Switch sides. Slither forward into Sphinx pose. Woo! Much needed relief. You're in a back bend on your forearms. So forearms are still down. You still have that foundation from dolphin pose. Your shoulders are sliding down your back as your heart lifts up. Okay, from here, we're gonna thread our arms. So right arm threads closer to the body, reaches over to the left. Left arm is further away from the body. Okay, elbows intersect, and you're just reaching to opposite sides of the room. So if you need to see this from a closer angle, it looks like this. Okay, your head can drop down. You can feel this stretch in your shoulders, like a much needed stretch after all of that dolphining. If you got sweat dripping all over the place like me, just let the sweat be, okay? Let the clothing be, just let it all be exactly where it is. It's exactly perfect right now. Okay, slowly unravel your arms. You can stack your palms if you want and put your forehead down, up to you. Okay, I want you to hike, it doesn't matter which knee, whichever one you feel called to. Hike one knee up towards your hip into frog pose, like a half frog pose right here. Just really restful. Okay, there's a lot of different variations of frog, so we're gonna build on this variation of frog. So keep everything the same in your legs. Okay, so you have, my left knee is hugged up, okay? So whichever leg you have, that's the arm that you're gonna reach around with. All right, so prop yourself up back on your forearms. And from here, I want you to slide your leg back down your mat, but keep with that same leg and bend your knee, heel to your hip. Reach around with the same side arm, all right? I want you to grab the top of your foot, elbow goes up to the ceiling. So I'm feeling this big time in my chest. I'm propped up on my opposite forearm and I'm pushing my heel down into the booty. Breath. Slowly unravel. You're gonna take the thread of your arms opposite. So I'm going to take my left arm closer to my body now. Right arm is further away. Hold this arm stretch. Okay, from right here, unravel your arms, and you're gonna hike your opposite knee. So I'm gonna take my right knee, I'm gonna hike it up into that half frog pose. You can plant your forehead down on top of your palms, or you could just go arms out into like a football goal post and rest here. Up to you. There's a lot of options. You want this to feel really relaxing. And even as I'm laying here, I'm noticing like I'm holding tension in this shoulder, so I'm consciously softening. Prop yourself up onto your forearms. Okay, slide your leg back behind you. And from here, you're gonna bend that same knee, reach around with the same side hand. Top of the foot squishes into the booty, your elbow up to the ceiling. Breath here. You feel this on the top of your quadricep. It's a good stretch. Deep breaths. Okay, unravel yourself nice and slow. Prop yourself up to Sphinx pose once again. All right, so from here, you can push into child's pose and take a headstand. You can roll onto your back and take a shoulder stand, waterfall pose, anything that would feel good to you as far as an inversion goes. All right, if you have a wall handy, put one hip up to the wall and slide your legs up it, okay? So you have a lot of options. I'm gonna take a headstand. All right, you're welcome to take whatever you want. We're gonna be here about 15 breaths or so. So if you go into shoulder stand or waterfall pose and you wanna take plow, toes over your head, you're welcome to. All right, whatever feels good. If you're like, I have no idea what plow is, okay, skip it. Just rest on your back in a waterfall pose with your hips propped up on a pillow or on a block or on your hands. Whatever would feel good to you. No judgment, just playfulness. And if you are in a headstand, I want you to give yourself adequate amount of time to come out and rest in a child's pose. If you're in shoulder stand or waterfall, keep playing. All right. Anyone on the head will meet on the back. Okay, we're all gonna meet on the back. All right, and take a happy baby pose wherever you are. If you're in an inversion, slither out of it. We're winding way down now. Okay, so happy baby pose. Knees to the outer edges of your ribs, feet up to the ceiling. Take eagle legs. Right leg over your left. You can wrap your ankles together if you want. Arms out wide. Knees fall to the left. If wrapping your ankles is too intense, unwrap them, okay? If wrapping the knees is too intense, unwrap, but stay in the twist. Unravel now and take a big stretch. Up and down the length of your mat, arms overhead, feet down your mat. Huge breath in. Blow it all out. Switch sides. Your left leg over your right leg. You can thread the ankles together. Knees fall to the right.
deep breaths. Savasana, corpse pose. You can rest in whatever position would feel good to you today. Whatever that looks like and however that feels like to you. When you make it into Savasana, okay, take a huge breath in and let it go. Allow every piece of yourself to soften and to relax. And know that when you're here with your body, that your body is a sacred vessel. Feel yourself become in exchange with the earth, in constant exchange with the earth. And allow this feeling to flow into you. And as it flows into you from the earth, let the feeling of abundance come up from the earth and into your feet, your legs, your pelvis, stomach, heart, and hands. Feel its expression in your throat, its recognition in your vision, and the imprint of abundance in your mind. Take a deep breath and let it go down again through your body, through your head, neck, shoulders, arms, chest, belly, genitals, legs, and feet, and down into the earth, down below the surface of the earth, finding stability, finding nourishment, finding peace. Your body is the journey, and it's where you begin. It's your connection to the physical world, your foundation, the home of your dance. You are the place from which all action and understanding will arise, and to which it will return. You are the testing ground of truth. You are the ground on which all things rest. You are the earth from which all things grow. You are here. You are solid. You are alive. You are the point from which all things begin. So take a deep breath in now. And blow it out.
really truly begin to awaken in your body through gentle movement in your fingers and your toes. And curl onto your favorite side in the fetal position. I want you to rise up into a seat now. And keep that feeling of abundance right in your heart space and your chest. You can place your hands over your heart today. I want you to just press your intention into your heart. Just send it into, your heartstrings and the deep calming waters of your heart. And take a final deep breath in. And let it all go. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning for another sweaty yoga class. Great. Thank you all so much for your continued support, and all of our members. I just really appreciate all of you supporting us, and we're doing all of this for you guys, and because we love all of you, and we know how important this practice is, just in my life and how much it has helped me. And I just want to share that with whoever needs it. It's out there. So if you need it, pick it up, grab it, call me, contact me, whatever you need. We're here for each other, even though we might not be able to meet in person. Okay, but we can still remain connected. And my last shout out to everyone that has thrown us a donation. I appreciate it so much. I really am shocked by how well received our online virtual studio has been, and all of the support that we've received from all of you. So thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Drink lots of water. See you soon. See you tomorrow for Long, Slow, Deep.